Alright, what up guys? This is Magic Mike and the Swag, and we are going to continue our series with we're breaking down each NBA franchise, and we're taking the top player at each position, and we're taking the next best player overall, and we're throwing them on our bench, right? So we're breaking down the best point guard to ever play for this franchise, so on and so on. So today we are talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, so we should probably talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go over the Milwaukee Bucks. So we're gonna start with the point guard and jump right into it. We are starting with, what do you got there? That's pretty big. What is that?
Oh.
That's inappropriate. The Big O, Oscar Robinson himself, right?
Those lips dope.
This was later on in his career, right, when he started playing with Kareem. But he was no slouch then. He was, just crushing it.
He was Big O.
He did everything. Big O was arguably maybe the second greatest point guard of all time. None other, maybe second to Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
But arguably, one of the best point guards of all time. Got to throw him on this list, especially when we're talking about Milwaukee, and they haven't had a whole lot of talent at that spot. Big O, he's our point guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just jumping right into the next player on the list, which is none other than Ray Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Allen, he's up on our wall somewhere. But anyway, yeah, we are going to talk about Ray Allen. Ray Allen was awesome, and when he was, he liked playing for those green teams. Celtics, Seattle Supersonics, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, he likes that gangrene. Anyway, he was awesome, and right when he came into the league, Jesus Shuttlesworth, he was sweet. Like everyone knows him for his 3-point shooting, which obviously one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time. But nobody talks about what he was doing at the rim. He was doing some really cool dunks, and he could penetrate, he could play defense, and he was up there. He was doing work on people. He used to have this move where he would drive, and he would kind of expose the ball with one hand, then grab it with two, and then finish with one, and it would just add a little extra
nice little finesse,
sauce and flavor to everything. And again, that jump shot was
unbelievable,
sweet, right? So Ray Allen, our top 2 guard for the Bucks. Moving right into small forward, and this is a new guy, but got to put the Greek Freak on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uda Kempo, is that how you pronounce his name?
I'm not gonna try anymore.
Greek
Giannis.
Freak. Yeah, Giannis. Greek Freak. Dude's huge. He does everything except for shoots. But when you're on a team with Ray Allen, you don't really need to shoot that great.
No.
So we've got the Greek Freak on this squad, really rounding it out, giving us some height, giving us some defense, really just crushing it for us.
Yeah.
I'm liking this list so far.
Me too.
Already,
Me too.
this is like, I feel like these lists. We kind of narrow. They're getting better and better and better. And we kind of knew this when we kind of structured the different lists. But this team is scary.
It's already looking pretty stacked.
Right?
You got it. Second best shooter of all time.
Right.
Second best point guard.
Right.
Arguably the best young player currently right now in Giannis.
Right. Awesome. Right. Gonna move on to power forward. Right. This is people can argue with this, right? Because he's kind of listed as a a small forward, but he's kind of a bigger guy. When your name's big dog, Glenn Robinson, you gotta put him at the power forward, right? He was a big 6'7". So dude could score. Did a little bit of other things too, but primarily just kind of their scorer. Nice power forward. I like, again, blending him with these other pieces. Really rounds it out, and he can kind of stretch the floor a little bit, right? Which gives some room for our center, right? Who is none other than the skyhook,
Kareem,
Mr. Goggles, right? Kareem, right? With that beautiful, beautiful skyhook. Right? You give him the lane, let him go to work. You got Big Dog Robinson floating around, hitting some jump shots. You got Greek Freak locking people up, penetrating through the lane and jumping over people. Ray Allen pulling up from wherever else. You got Oscar Robinson just facilitating. That's a pretty damn good team.
But what do we do when they get tired? Who do we
Oh, we need a bench
Rely
player.
on.
We need a bench player. Well, I was thinking Michael Redd.
Okay.
Michael Redd, he played
Okay.
11 seasons with the Bucks.
Okay.
He ended up walking on. He didn't even get drafted. He just he played college ball, but he wasn't. Nobody really knew a whole lot about him. Walked onto the team. They decided to give him a shot. Got a few minutes his first year, but then just kept working his way up more and more and more and more to the point where he was getting 24, 26. 23 points a game. We talk about Ray Allen being this amazing shooter. Michael Redd, not as good of a shooter as Ray Allen, but kind of mirrored his game in a lot of ways. And he was a lockdown defender. So again, you pair that up with Greek Freak, and you've got that shooting to help stretch out the floor, open it up for Kareem. You got a pretty good team right there.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Big O.
Oh.
Big O. Big ups to Big O. So anyway, there's our Milwaukee Bucks, all-time great team. Hope you like the list. Comment below if we forgot anyone, or if you have any comments. Comment what other teams you'd like to see us to break down. Again, this is a series we're going to do, so be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for the notification. That way you are it lets you know when we drop our next video. All right, so stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for the watch.